Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel for MDE tutorial, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And today's video is all about how you can fix your vulnerability in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, or how you can remediate your vulnerability. So let's get started. So now I am under the Microsoft 365 Defender, and already I created 2 3 videos about on the vulnerability, like the dashboard explanation where you can see what and what does it mean for the dashboard. So all these things were explained in my last video, and even I explained about the your recommendations, what are the recommendations we find out. And now finally we are for this remediation. So this is the tab we are going to use it, but here is nothing, just only if you scheduled any remediation task, then it will be under over here. So let me explain you what type of vulnerability we have or how we can fix it. So guys, let's go to the filter, and here let's understand the remediation type. What type of remediation we can see in it here. So it's a software update, software upgrade, software uninstall, configuration changes, and the firmware update. So we have these many categories for the vulnerability. So let's talk about the first software update. I'm going to select it and just apply. So it will give you the vulnerability where software should be updated, or software want to update it, and then the vulnerability will fix it. So here is a Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. That means is my Microsoft Defender client is not up to date. It should upgrade with the latest version. Okay, that has to be taken care by Microsoft in the production, and automatically it will upgrade, so no need to worry about it. Now let's see this, the update Mozilla Firefox to the version, and will fix this vulnerability. So here in under the description, update Firefox to a later version on this to mitigate the 408 known vulnerability affecting your the system. So if we upgrade our Firefox, then automatically 408 vulnerability will fix. And here is the associated CVs for critical, 165 high, 234 is medium, and this is the low. Now here is the exposed device where it should implement on this device. So this update, you have to update your Mozilla Firefox to fix this vulnerability on this machine. So I have this machine here. Let me go to the CMT, and let's say host name. So I have the same host name over here, if you've seen it. So I'm going to work on this machine to fix this vulnerability. So what I did already, I downloaded the latest version for the Mozilla Firefox, and just to install this version on this machine. So I have the setup file here. Let me just double click and install this Firefox. So it will fix our vulnerability. And now if we want to understand the associate CVE, you can click here and you can check the CVE version. So once you get the CVE version, you can Google it and go to that site, the Mozilla Firefox site, and it will give you the more explanation about the CVE, what type of vulnerability is going to be fixed. But as I told, this all these vulnerability will fix if we upgrade this our version. So let's update this Firefox. Now here is, so nothing much to do basically for this software update vulnerability. You just find out the software name, update with the latest version, and your vulnerability automatically it will fix. So let's do it right away. Okay, so now that screen left and it went. So now the software has updated this our Firefox. Let me go and see this. So definitely, how can I get this version, the help about the Firefox, and we have now Firefox is up to date and it having the 11101.1 version in our the Firefox. And what was the recommended? It has the Firefox later version on this. So we upgraded with the same version. But now this will not be removed automatically or the immediately. Once the inventory ran for this application and it send it to the console, it will update it here. But let me give it a try. So now the software vulnerability has updated, so it should removed here, but immediately it's not going to remove, it will take some time. Okay, so now as I told you, immediate it won't be removed from the console, it will take some time. When the inventory run and it reach to the defender console, then automatically it will remove it from here. Let me put a filter again. So it will be for some time here, and once the it reach, at least it will take 24 hours to update this inventory. Now we have the some other vulnerability as well for related to this software, NVIDIA, Microsoft Edge Chrome base, and the Acer QuickBook Notepad. Yes, I can do it something for the Notepad. I downloaded the latest version. So let me see the Notepad plus plus. What is the version I have here? It asking for this update. Let me go here and go to this, and I have the 8.1.1. 8.1.1 I have the version here, but what I need to upgrade it 8.4.4. So that means is my version is lesser, and that's why it's giving me the recommendation. Now again, let's go to the exposed devices. Again, I have the same devices, so let me go and update with the latest version for this Notepad. So once it are updated, it will fix the vulnerability, and then it will update after some time. So now just to install it, cannot continue. Okay, so Notepad is open here. Let me close it. Now let me give it a try. So this for this type of update vulnerability you can fix once you update your software. And now let me show you. I don't know why it is hanged. What happened? Shit. So now let me open the Notepad and see whether it's updated or not. Let me go here, update version, and now it's having 8.5.1. But in our requirement we need only the 8.4. So that means is our vulnerability got fixed. Now here is a button to request for the remediation as well. Software update, silent uninstall, the action. So if you can use it, you can do it from here also, but this won't be work actually. I tested them many times. So you have to update your software manually. Once your software is updated with the latest or the required version, the vulnerability got fixed. Now guys, so we are clear with the one portion, the software update, and the similar way we have the software upgrade. If any software needs to be upgraded, it should shows here. So we don't have anything here. Now go to the software uninstall. If we need anything needs to be uninstalled, so we don't have anything here. Now let's go to the configuration changes. So let's see what are the configurations. So we have the many things here to complete our to fix our the vulnerability. Block all office application creating the child process, Java, block untrusted. So all these vulnerability you can fix it from your the console itself. So now the block JavaScript. Now go to here, and we have a complete detail about this if you are interested to know more. And you have the exposed device also, it's a laptop, and here is a button to fix this vulnerability, request for the remediation. Now so once you used it, automatically it will fix this type of vulnerability. Now go to the next, go to the all exposed devices. If you want to open a ticket with the Microsoft, you can do that. If not, you can just select the remediation date, and the purity I can say the high, and no need to put anything here. So now, and if you want to export the CSV for on how many machines is going to be implemented, you can select it. If not, you can just save it. So now once you submitted this, then you can go here the track remediation activity process, so that will fix automatically in from your machine. So now here is the mark as completed. If you done with your activity, then you can mark as a completed once it done, but not now. And yeah, it is showing the progress, the device remediation status active, the device remediation progress 0 1. So once you done it, you can even mark as completed, then it won't be show in that part. So it move it here, download this vulnerability, and it got fixed, but you do it when you done it. So once you done it, it will automatically improve your score. And now here you can see in the other remediation like a block script pxe, I tried it for the testing, and it was like automatically it remediate the machine. So remediation progress 0220, and it's got completed. Now where I can see how many the remediation was done, so here is a tab, yeah, definitely this tab, remediation. And I tested for the Mozilla Firefox. That's why I was saying it's like this type software update remediation cannot fix through the console. You have to go by the manually. So let me just mark as a completed from here. And now this should remove from this part, the remediation part. Let's go here. So it will remove after some time from this. Let's click and see it. So it will remove once the data updated to the Defender console, then it will automatically it will remove. If you want to put the exception, so you can do that. You can create exception reason, third party control, alternate mitigation, the risk accepted, or anything if you want to just put under the exception. Or you have the for the many other things also, like turn on the Defender for the endpoint sensor. Okay, we'll go one by one. Let me go here, the security, and let's see the other vulnerability. For this is turn off the Defender. Okay, let's try with this. So turn off the Microsoft Defender for endpoint sensor. Okay, cool. Just click here and go and see where it's going to impact. The remediation option, exposed device. So we have one device C4. Let's go for this device actually is not in active mode now. What I can do, the 26 can put it high, can leave the comment and just do it. So now this vulnerability action will send it to this device C4, but really this device is not in on state. And once we done it, go to the your remediation part, and here is your the you can monitor from here. So once it done, your progress is done, and it shows the completed here, then you can mark as a completed. So once you done it the mark as a completed, then it will improve your secure score. So that's how you can take action on that. Let me go on the dashboard and see whether something got improved yet or not. Yeah, it's little improved. It's a 39 now. It was less if I seen in my last video. Let's go back again for the this recommendation and see the other type of vulnerability. Now I am here under the firmware changes, firmware update. So we don't have anything in under the firmware update. So what we understood overall, like for the update, software update, so you have to update your the software version, then it will fix, and the configuration changes you can control it from here. But Again, that is depend on your the company policy. You can take action from here, or you have to create a policy through the defender. So you can take action from this defender as well. And now here is a related component. So this is related to ASR, these are related to ASR, this is related to EDR, and this is related to the security control. Again, it comes under the ASR rule, attack surface reduction. This is related to the operating system. So let's see any of the operating system UAC automatically deny, and how we can do, yeah, the same steps you will get it, and the more details you can get it here, what are the action is going to do it. Or you can request for this remediation, set this registry value, do this. Let's go and fix the date. So it will fix your vulnerability automatically. Done. Now the exposed devices, where it is, let's check the exposed devices. It's on the laptop, so this machine is on status, and it will fix automatically our this vulnerability. Now let's go for the remediation again and check our the progress. So here you can see in it, the activity in progress is to turn off the Microsoft Defender and the UAC the automatically. So these things are under progress. Once it done, then you can see in the status and you can mark as a completed. So guys, I hope so it's good. Here is the exception. If you put anything under the exception, you will get it here. Or how you can do that, let me give you one example how you can put under the exceptions. So now go here and let's take it this, and let me put under the exceptions third party used. You can give the description, select the date exception, how long you want to put under the exception. Suppose I put it for the 30 days, and that's all. Now go to the remediation, and now you can see in it here, the device will show that the exceptions data will show here. It will show after some time. Okay, cool. So now we learn about the remediation part, how you can fix your vulnerability and improve your the secure score. Now let's go to the inventories. Let's understand this inventories as well. So these are the software list where we find out the vulnerability. So it's related to Microsoft, related to the Firefox. Let me go here, and it will give you the detail. What is the vendor is Mozilla, and application name is the Firefox, and here it was a vulnerability. Impact is a 15.25%. Now installed on devices where this application installed, it will give you this details. And go to the not related vulnerability, yeah, go to here, not really, let me go with this part, related vulnerabilities. So we have this update version, but anyway we already work on this, we already installed it, so it will reflect after some time, and it will remove basically from here. This is all your the inventory softwares where we have the vulnerability. These all are the softwares list. Notepad also we work, so this also will remove. Now the weakness, let's talk about the weakness as well. So we have these many vulnerability. Sorry, here is the CV number for your all the vulnerabilities. So if any software is impacted, then it will give you this the CV related. So here if you see is the Mozilla Firefox, Ubuntu related to Firefox, and we have 444 items, 444 CV version here. Now here is the filter as well. You want like the critical, high, medium, low. So let's go for the critical vulnerabilities, and we'll try to fix this. So these are related to the Oracle. This is related to, let me click here. Now this is the CV where it was impacted and what type of the CV, it giving you the detail over here, and it's a high critical vulnerability. We have under the Google Angel, if we implement and followed the CV version, then it can be fixed. Now, so we have totally 444 in our organization. Exploit is 5, critical is 4, 0-day vulnerability is 0, and we have this chart to get the vulnerability details. Now here is the event times, so we'll get the some more details about the event, what are the action we taken on the vulnerability, the details we can get it here. So here it's a 1st March, 8th March, and this is the something detail, how many the originally impacted devices, 33%. This is related to the CVE for all these vulnerability where we work. Now here is the baseline assessment. So Microsoft provide the some of the assessment to help your infra to reduce the vulnerability. So compliance, zero compliance devices, or the one profile has the less than 50% devices compliance. So it's just overall look for your infra. So guys, yeah, it's a profile, and let me go what is inside here. This is a setting. I think nothing we find out. One active. What is inside in the profile? So TVP baseline profile. Okay, so that's the baseline profile were created and the created by me. So guys, thank you for watching this video. See you soon in my the next video. I hope so you learn about how you can deal with your the vulnerability in your infra. So thank you guys. See you soon in my next video.